Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Ninjas Are Butterflies. Today's on the docket. We got the most convincing UFO story that you've ever heard in your life, and it takes place in Texas in the 1980s. It's a good one.
There's a murder plot happening in France, and who's behind it? The Freemasons and the elites.
We were right, folks. They are building a military complex underneath the White House, and it's spooky, spooky. That was dumb.
Spooky, spooky.
And this podcast is brought to you and powered by Sunday Cool. So watch this or listen if you dare.
Ooh.
If you dare.
Ooh, spooky, spooky.
Spooky, spooky. Dumb.
That's a good catchphrase, dude. You don't need to use the gray card for Lil. She just use her face.
Yeah. I know. I couldn't understand what Andrew was trying to say initially. Like, I look like a corpse or something. Like, he has to bring me to life.
Make her have a pulse. Computer, make her have a pulse.
Is that woman breathing?
Computer, make this couple have a long, happy life together.
Computer, make her incredibly tan. No longer translucent.
Should I just, every podcast, make her a little more opaque and green until someone says something?
Oh, no.
Is Lily feeling all right?
Same thing would happen with Andy's. I used to be really bad at adding color to him, just trying to figure that out because of the green wall behind him. And so, like, he'd end up looking green.
Why doesn't it just look like us?
Color.
Here's a question for everyone, even our audience.
Hey.
I'm thinking about cutting my hair.
Dude, me too.
Oh, snap.
Not like short, but I'm talking like a good, like...
That'd be crazy.
I'm thinking about, like, going.
That'd be crazy.
What do you guys think?
That's the first
Because
time
it's
you're
getting
mentioning
pretty
it to
long.
me.
I just looked in the mirror. I'm like, crap, dude, my hair's getting long.
It is. Why not?
Yeah, I'm going to
Why
cut
not?
mine.
Get it high and tight, dude.
What did your mom say to you last time you shaved or when you cut down the beard? I forget.
Well, she...
To make you cut the beard.
To make the... Yeah, I'm like, I'm kind of looking like I'm in the Taliban. She's like, yeah, you definitely are. I'm like,
Your mom said that?
Yeah.
So good. So who are you now?
I don't know. I feel like one of those like Metallica guys.
It doesn't. Here's the thing. It doesn't look bad. Like, it looks good. It's a vibe.
Yeah. What time do we have to get out of here so you can make your Slayer concert?
We'll see.
Yeah.
But did you guys know that before we go any further,
That was the setup.
like this video, comment, because we are choosing a comment every week to send Ninja swag to. So it really helps out the video. We're trying to trick this YouTube algorithm.
Nice.
Because it's out to get us.
Yeah.
Also do the same thing on Spotify, because Spotify is doing the same thing. Or just maybe people aren't interested in listening to this podcast anymore.
We're in denial. No, that can't be the case.
No, but you guys commenting these past couple of weeks has really helped the reach.
For sure.
And we are choosing a winner. So look for the pinned comment after about, I don't know, like 5 days or something.
Yeah.
We pin the comment. And so look for your pinned comment. We randomly choose a comment, and we're sending you guys a bunch of really fun ninja stuff.
Make the comment funny and make it nice if you want to win.
Dude, we missed an opportunity with yesterday being April Fool's on a Wednesday. We should have done a live where we just flipped on everything, like advocated for all the things and tried to boost our algorithm.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
You see Blurry's post?
Yeah.
They canceled their podcast.
Yeah.
Shut down.
The Quality Blurry Center.
Yeah.
What happened?
They announced that they're ending the podcast yesterday.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
They're not doing that, though.
No. They are not. Hey, how we doing here?
So we were back.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Got a lot of stuff to talk about covered today.
A lot of stuff is happening in this world. I got some fun UFO stories. I got some fun Freemason stories.
We got to talk about that space launch. I got a scary story about an astronaut.
Ooh.
Yeah, speaking of space. Yeah.
All the Bill
Lots
Gates.
of good
Mercy,
stuff.
that's hot.
Yeah.
A lot of political stuff happening. I know that's what everyone's tuned in for.
Somehow Bill
They
Gates
love to hear our political opinions.
Bill Gates is still at it.
Oh,
Even
of
after the files came out.
course.
Still at it.
Of course. Of course.
You gotta stay in the. Hey, no press is bad press, baby.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
That's what they
even
say.
even on the island.
That's what they say. I think we're all pretty tired.
Yes.
But we can switch that.
Ooh, how?
We can say,
Wake up! Ah! Someone just veered off the road.
Should we hack the comments again? Give me your best how to make a baby sleep through the night tips.
What? You had a
please.
baby?
Yeah.
Wow, everyone, hey, congrats to Andrew in the comments.
Thanks, guys.
Wow.
I think, not to make it hopeless, Andrew, but I think what helped me with Jane, because I was with Ada, I was spiraling. I'm like, I'm never going to sleep again. What helped me with Jane was just realizing that I'm not going to sleep for years, but that
So helpful.
it will end.
Yeah, you just have, if you tell yourself that, like, because
Yeah.
if you go every day, you're like, okay, I'm gonna try to get good sleep tonight. Yeah, tonight's night I'm gonna get, and then you're just like, you get interrupted. You're setting expectations that shouldn't belong there.
You're perpetually going to be disappointed until one day you're not.
Expect the worst, hope for the best.
I think the thing that drives us insane is we'll figure something out and we're like sick and we'll get a couple days of having it dialed, and then out of nowhere, like he started cluster feeding after we finally got to 4-hour intervals. He gave us a 4.5 hour gap.
You do that, don't you?
Yeah,
for sure.
Feed?
He's constantly developing, so you think you get something and then he changes again.
I know.
You're gonna make yourself crazy though. Just lean into
I'm
it.
there.
Just lean into it. Know that you're not gonna sleep, and you'll feel better.
Sick.
Yeah, man, that's what it's about, dude.
Yeah, man.
Just torturing yourself.
Yeah, I remember
Babies be growing.
right
Babies be
after
grown.
we had Jane. I'm like, I called Josh and I said, Josh, come here. I'm crying. I'm like, oh, my tummy hurts so bad, and I'm like, this is it. Something's happening. Something's happening after, and it was because I ate Mount Dora pizza and I had terrible gas.
Shout out.
But I mean, Mount Dora pizza is the best pizza in the world, but it was like,
Well,
not good for my postpartum belly.
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
My postpartum belly's still recovering.
I know.
It's tough, man. It's
Speaking of postpartum belly,
yeah.
shout out to Genesis Health for getting me and Andy out of that postpartum belly phase.
Yeah, baby. Feeling good.
Feeling good, like I should.
And I take a Genesis Health another one. Yep.
So yeah, guys, go check out Genesis Health. We're gonna have more updates. They're like revamping a bunch of stuff, a lot of really cool things. But yeah, man, just been living the life, been living the healthy life.
And that's, you know what? We've been kind of slacking on the food wise.
Well, California
And that's it threw us off. It
me
threw the
off.
sleep off. It threw the eating off. But we're bouncing back.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be taking our 6-month photos, transformation photos.
the end of April.
Yeah. And I can already tell a difference. I haven't lost a lot of weight. I know someone commented on my video that I posted, like, wow, I could see the 3 pounds Andy lost. It's like,
What a
first of
meanie.
all,
dude,
What a
first of
meanie.
all, it's 20 pounds.
That's
all right?
huge.
So stop it.
It's genuinely noticeable in both of you.
I appreciate that.
I agree.
I mean, Josh took his shirt off with full confidence in the video we filmed yesterday.
I would say like 70% confidence.
That was a
Did you
funny
see the
video.
comment though?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you looking at, buddy?
What did someone
the
say?
kind comment?
Yeah.
What did someone say?
They said, Josh is looking jacked. I'm like,
Yeah, boy.
Your
You are, though.
your
That's very
scoliosis
nice.
does look like traps.
yeah.
I can
I'm kidding.
He's
I'm
got
kidding.
traps.
I'm kidding.
He's
I
got
know.
traps.
I know. It was a joke.
I bought him this new shirt, a colored shirt.
Ooh.
And my mom walked in and she's like, you got big muscles. And then my mom called me later. She's like, I hope Josh doesn't feel weird that I
Hubba,
said he has
hubba.
big muscles.
She's like, he doesn't think that I'm like into him, right? She's like, no, Mom. No one thinks
no,
that.
I'm thinking that.
Now we're thinking it.
Thanks, Kiki.
Oh my goodness.
Tell Kiki I have traps too. You know?
Yours are freaking scary.
Yeah, you're the trap king.
I came out of the womb like that though. I was born like that.
I saw
I want to see a high school wrestling photo of you.
You just crawled out like this.
when you were wrestling, did you ever get like a skin rash?
Oh, big time.
That
Dude,
stuff's so nasty.
one of my buddies, Cameron Bischoff, shout out. He was he was a lot smaller than me, but he was so mechanically smarter.
Yeah.
He was wrestling genius. And at one point he pinned me so like my face was straight up on the ground, on the mat.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
And he would always go in for like he was gonna kiss me. And I was like, dude, if you touch me, I swear I'm gonna. But I couldn't do anything. He had me completely locked in, and he would just go. And I would just he knew it would just make me so mad. And then at one point he said, okay. And then he slid me, and my face just went. Oh! It was just like it was like Two-Face, Harvey Dent.
oh,
Just
gosh.
a whole scab like the next week. And it was awful.
Oh,
You ever
no.
get staph?
That's what I was gonna say.
No,
I'm
no.
more so meant bacterial.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
like a bacterial
That
infection.
just reminded. I saw a video yesterday. It was like a jujitsu gym. Did you see it?
I saw
They
the
said, like-
kickboxing one.
They said with the floor mat where it was like an inch of sweat.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was jujitsu, but maybe it was kickboxing. Either way, there was like 50 guys in there just wrestling and
Yeah.
doing all that stuff. And there's one dude that you saw first and just, I mean, soaked. And then they do the floor mat and it's an inch of sweat. And they
Yeah.
said, "What are you doing if you come and see this gym?" And every comment's like, "Leave." Like I'm not stepping in that sweat. bro.
Report this.
No,
Yeah, barf.
where is it? They do Muay Thai. I'm blanking.
Is that Thailand?
Yeah, Muay Thai.
Oh, yeah.
Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job, Andy.
Anyways, pregnancy. No
You're
sleep.
pregnant?
I am.
Pregnancy brain.
No, but I saw the a video where they're in one of those gyms, and the guy was like, "What they don't tell you about," because a lot of guys go over there, they live there for like a year or whatever, because they like want to actually get good.
Yeah.
Then he showed his living quarters. He's like, they don't have AC. It always rains and it's always humid. So
Yeah.
he shows all his training clothes, which they just rinse and then leave to air dry, but
Yuck.
it gets rained on all night. So he literally shows his body, which is covered. He's got like putting ointment all over the staff that covers his whole body. And then all of his clothes, which are wet and only rinsed out from the day before, he has to put back on. And he goes to the gym, and every person in the gym is also like covered in these white
Oh,
ointment
God,
blotches. Because if it
yeah.
breaks out in the gym, they don't have like
Yeah.
mats and stuff that they're going to replace it with. And everyone committed to it. Like, we live here. Like, what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
Listen,
Not
it's 2026. Let's just get
I know.
a washing machine and a dryer.
All my friends that wrestled always had like impetigo or something. They always had something going on.
what?
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that is.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's like a staph. Yeah,
Okay.
a staph rash.
Speaking of impetigo, you in a impetigo?
Yes.
Nice, dude.
All right.
Oh man. Oh. Unique New York.
New York. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
Look at this stripe.
That's pretty good. It's really impressive what you do.
Thanks.
I'm starting to
You see-
despise these songs.
Why?
It's just a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
But I think it's really good for our creative brain. I think honestly, without it, it's a good exercise. I think
so,
without it,
too.
it would hurt us.
This
I
week
agree.
I've just been not in the creative mindset.
No, writing one yesterday was a nightmare for me. But I'm like, we have to do this.
What's happening to everybody? Do you think it's the pollen?
I don't know.
This
I
moon.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
off. We're all off.
I think that's why they sent Artemis up is to inspect the moon because I think the moon's putting off something.
Mm,
Did you guys notice all the chemtrails yesterday?
Oh, dude, so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
They were clearing it, dude.
So much.
It's really
We'll
weird.
talk about Artemis here in a minute.
Artemis.
Artemis.
you guys
Yes.
ever think of Artemis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? You know that character?
Never watched it. No.
Don't watch it.
All right.
Let's go. Oh, whoa, whoa. Watching TV with myself again. Laugh track playing like my only friends. Talking to myself like it's normal now. If I disappeared, would it matter how?
Birthday came and nobody called. Saw their wondering's all my fault. Same floor loves quiet phone. Started thinking I'm better off alone. Frick.
Then you said my name like you knew me, like I'd always been part of the plan. You said we've been waiting for you here, and they reached out their hand. I accidentally joined a cult. Should have seen the red flags, that's my fault. And I know it sounds a little messed up, but I've drank the Kool-Aid in my cup. I accidentally joined a cult. Yeah, I probably should run right now, but they know my name and want me around, and I don't care how it sounds. We all wear the same thing on Sundays. There's a guy we don't question at all. They shave my head on my birthday, and it gets strange after nightfall.
They took my stuff, made me happy, and said it would set my soul free. We had a chance to go kind of catchy. Golly, got a tattoo of the degree. Frick! What is happening?
joined a cult. Should've seen the red flags, that's my fault. And I know it sounds just a little messed up, but I've drank the Kool-Aid in my cup. I accidentally joined a cult. Yeah, I probably should run right now, but they know my name and they want me around, and I don't care how it sounds. How it sounds. If I leave, I lose my family. If I stay, I lose my mind. But they say that's just transformation. Leave yourself behind. I accidentally joined a cult. Should've seen the red flags, that's my fault. And I know it sounds a little messed up, but I drank the Kool-Aid in my cup. I accidentally joined a cult. Yeah, I probably should run right now, but they know my name and they want me around, and I don't care how it sounds. How it sounds. How it sounds. How it sounds.
What the freak just happened?
It wasn't me.
You
It
won.
wasn't me.
It's
You
like
win,
I
Andy.
forgot how to read. I looked at the words. I'm like, I don't know what these words are.
What are these words?
I don't know what these words are. Do you remember how to read? No, you don't. Just make up words. What the freak?
So funny.
It was a good song, though. I really liked it.
That was a good
Oh,
song.
accidentally joined a cult.
What inspired this? Was it because we just watched the Yellow Deli show?
We're going to talk about that.
Yes.
Dude,
No,
I
I
think
He didn't know that. He just came up with that on his own.
Oh my goodness.
He's
Shared
like-
consciousness, Andy.
He said, what if we wrote a song about accidentally joining a cult? Well, okay, I'm
I always think that's
stroke.
I always think that's fascinating.
You're
The
right.
psychology
Yeah.
of like you just find some new friend. Like you think about it, like you're not purposely joining a cult. Like how people work, it's just like no, they just met a really cool people and they invited me over, and then went back next week,
thing
and
you
then it's
know,
like
you buy his house and you edit his podcast.
yeah, and here's my wife. Take her, please.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just, it's like whoa, hold on. How did this escalate so fast?
I think it's funny because, like, what is it? Occam's razor. I always mess this up. Where it's like the simplest answer is probably
It's actually
the
Harry's
answer.
razor. Thank you, Harry's, for sponsoring this podcast.
Harrys.com/ninjas of Butterbucks.
Just kidding. They're not sponsoring this episode. Anyways, what? Occam's razor.
Is that the one that's like the simplest answer is probably the answer?
I think it's Oaxacan.
Or
I always
Murphy's
forget-
Law.
Gosh, I get them all mixed up.
Whatever
Say
it
it in
is.
confidence and I'll believe you.
Tell me in the comments, folks. But we were watching that Yellow Deli thing, and the guy is like, yeah, we just wanted to find a community that was like us, and we went online and we saw this thing, and it was like exactly what we wanted. And it's like, you literally, I mean, just objectively looking at their website, it's a cult. It's
1000%.
obviously a cult.
Yeah.
And he's like, are we in a cult? It's like, yeah.
It took him 2 years. He's like, wait a second.
Wait a second.
Let's talk about that in a minute because
Okay.
at first we got to get through the serious stuff.
All right.
Dang it. Dang it, man. Things were going so well.
They were going so well. That song went amazing. I remembered every
Flawless.
line.
Flawless.
Let's just, we know, I don't need to do the spiel because we know what's happening.
Oh my gosh.
Lily,
I
today's question
I
submitted
can't
by a
today.
viewer. Should we go to war?
Can we skip the today?
I'm sorry, we can't.
I don't have the capacity.
Just give us an
We have
answer.
to
We're
do the
gonna move
song.
on.
We have to do the song. You have to do this part.
Can I take my headphones off while you yell at me?
Yeah,
We're not
do
gonna
what-
yell. What are you talking
we're not going to yell at you.
Should we go to war? I don't want to go to war. No.
Okay.
No.
That's a bummer.
That is a bummer.
That's, I mean, it's simple.
Final answer, dude?
Yes. Yes, we should go to war.
Dude.
Yes, we should.
Okay, flip-flop. Okay, which
Was
one?
it yes
'Cause
or
we're,
no?
We're
'Cause
fine
you
with
said
either
n-
one. Obviously, obviously.
Yes.
Yes, we should go to war.
Andrew, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like it's not really Christian for me to have an opinion on this matter.
Same. I'd take Andrew's route.
Oh,
That's
well,
not
you
what you
already
said.
said it with such confidence. Yes, we should go to war.
Yeah, just a flip-flopper. First
So
of
we
all.
should send our troops over.
You had the chance to end it right here. You know Trump's listening. You know our officials are listening. You had the chance to influence them. And you said, you know what? Push the button. Send the boys.
Send the boys.
Bring the troops back home? No, thank
No,
you.
thanks. Go. Hey, you leave your families behind? And it's not even your choice? Yeah. I'm Lily. I don't care about you.
Is that true?
Get on the plane.
Get on the plane. Go fight a war. Put your lives in danger.
No.
That's what she just said.
Yeah, there's a
What?
difference between supporting the troops and supporting the troops for their own detriment and like putting them in danger.
There is a difference in that. Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
That is exactly what you're doing. That's sad. That's a bummer.
Forgive me.
That actually hurts my tummy.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I mean, there's no taking that back. I'm just gonna have to live with this pain for the rest of this episode with my
The rest of
tummy
your life,
hurting.
possibly, yeah.
My own wife.
You think about your tummy hurting. Think about all these soldiers that have their now tummies are hurting because they're listening and they're saying, "Wow,
You're right.
I wanted to come home. I wanted support,
Yeah.
but now I don't have it.
Dang.
There's no chance."
Forgive me.
Okay, that's
With that type of attitude.
incredibly insincere.
Forgive me.
Whatever. You guys heard it here first. Lily, she wants our troops to be endangered. She wants them to go to the front lines and risk everything so she can stay happy. What you say?
Did I say ninja? I meant butterfly. The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations. I said empty your mind.
You learn martial arts! Ninjas attack!
Spring hits and everything gets busy fast.
Sure does. More travel, more plans, and routines all over the place.
That's where AG1 has been clutch for us.
It's the number one thing I don't skip. One scoop in the morning and I'm all good.
Keep it simple.
Exactly. AG1 is a daily health drink that supports gut health and fills in nutrient gaps. It's got 75 plus ingredients, including 5 clinically studied probiotic strains.
So you're not juggling 10 different supplements.
That's the whole point. Most routines get complicated. AG1 keeps it simple, folks. Multivitamin, probiotics, superfoods, antioxidants, all in one scoop.
And it actually fits real life.
Yeah, whether I'm traveling, working, or just busy, it's quick. 20 seconds, and I'm done.
So what have you noticed, Andy?
More consistent energy, better digestion, and just feeling more dialed in day to day.
It's the Anchor.
Exactly. When everything else changes, this stays the same.
Go to drinkag1.com/ninjas to get your AG1 flavor sampler and a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2 for free in your AG1 welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription order. That's a $72 value, yours free, only while supplies last.
Go to drinkag1.com/ninjas.
Now we're back.
And we're back, folks.
You can't get us. We're always going to get you.
Apparently.
Last week's was so funny. I know what you're going to do. You're going to say, "Is it real?" Man, it's good to be back.
Hey,
Joe.
guys, tax season. Tax season.
We have not done our taxes.
Have you done last year's?
Yes.
Good.
Does that not give you the willies? It's April 2nd.
No.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
did
I'm
mine.
telling you. Yeah, go ahead.
I did mine. I know what I owe, and it makes me angry. And I'm ready to pay it, but I'm having a hard time
This is gonna
just
make you
doing it.
This is gonna make you angrier. What is wrong with me today?
Are you all right?
You want to take a lap?
I took a muscle
I'm
relaxer, so my words will be slurred today.
Why'd you
I-
take one? Are
yeah,
you in
a
pain?
muscle
I
relaxer.
pulled something in my back.
Yeah, I
Oh
went to
my
the bar. Y'all
gosh.
take a muscle relaxer? Make it a double?
Nice.
Come on.
Nice.
Not the cop would not be like, why you driving so recklessly today? Took a muscle relaxer. Okay, get out of the car. You're
What-
going to jail, pal.
What did you do?
I was setting Noah down in the crib, and I was like, "Hey, that kind of hurts." And when I stood back up, yep,
Over 100,000 federal workers have not paid their taxes,
100,000?
resulting in $1.5 billion of unpaid taxes.
Okay.
Wait!
Okay, this is insane.
But 5,000 of them work for the IRS,
That is hilarious. Are you talking about,
equating to $50 million of unpaid taxes.
golly,
because they're like, you're not going to investigate me, right? If
And
I
these
don't
are the-
investigate you.
These are the dudes that are equipped with the guns to go out there
Yeah.
and enforce the taxes.
This is crazy. There should be different rules. If you're part of the federal
Oh my
government,
gosh.
you should have a stricter guideline on paying your taxes. You live up, the standard should be higher.
Yeah.
April 14th for them.
Yeah.
April 15th for us.
And the IRS is like, well, I mean, we fire people that don't pay their taxes. We fired like 20 people. It's like, okay, well, there's 5,000. There's 5,000 of them. And in fact, there's 100,000 federal workers.
That's crazy town.
I'm furious.
Why are we paying taxes?
No, like at this point, why? Why are we?
You should be able to. There should be a substitute. If you don't want to pay back your taxes, you should be able to do a X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
If you don't want to pay taxes, when you call the cops, they're going to take about. It's like the Uber or the DoorDash Elite.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you don't pay taxes, they're not going to come first stop.
Yeah.
It's like they have the other stops.
Like they made like not. They're going to finish their coffee first.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you pay your taxes, then you get the PD Elite.
PD plus.
Yeah, PD plus, and so you're the first stop.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Can you guys help me understand what is the risk of privatizing everything?
We don't have enough time to
Monopoly.
explain this to you.
Which is it's kind of happened already.
It's already happening.
Yeah. Well, that's how because they're monopoly laws, but then you run
Then there's
100 LLCs, and so each of them doesn't fall within monopoly law, but BlackRock owns everything. All these companies own everything. But I just want to go back to where Andy said there should be like a thing we can do instead of paying taxes. And I just want to point out that you basically...
Hard labor.
What?
Oh.
Prison.
Uh-oh.
Don't move. Anybody move.
Don't move.
You said hard labor. You said hard labor.
Pause. We just forgot we had the camera battery in from yesterday. We can repeat everything we just said already.
Yeah.
I accidentally... Boop.
We're
did it,
good.
folks.
That was the scariest thing that's happened to me all day.
All right. Hard labor.
Hard labor.
No. You pitched the Hunger Games.
I know,
where-
but the hard labor is the last thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what you're
That's
saying?
what I was saying. Andy pitched, like you put so many, like if you want food, you make exchanges. So your name goes so many times into whatever cup they draw
That sounds
from.
terrifying. I'd rather pay taxes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hunger Games. Have you seen the trailer for the new Hunger Games?
I have not.
No.
Oh, it's fun. It's like, I think it's the first one. And so it's like, it's very like
yeah, the
Swedish
origin.
looking. It's like very, like the colors are really cool. And it's like all the characters from the original.
Can everybody? You're talking to one another.
We're talking as a
We're
group
talking
of
about
friends.
movies. We're talking about movies.
Hunger Games. I didn't know there was another one. That's great. Sunrise on the Reaping. That was called.
What did you say? That's what she does to me all day, by the way.
Yeah.
What did you say?
There was something we were listening to the other day. We're like, wow, that person has a great voice or something. And I was like, I wish you would say that about me. And you're like, I love your voice.
I love you. I love how it does a little.
That's the best.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, it looks really good. But that would be interesting. I don't think we're that far away. I mean, we're just talking about it takes one nuclear bomb, and that's going to be in a little fallout, and then Mr. Beast to still be like, you know what? Trump's like, I'm going to stay in office because we're obviously in the middle of this huge war.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast, you're a person that we trust. We want to incentivize a chance to get these people out of poverty, but also entertain the masses. Let's do a game.
Yeah.
It's really close. You're right.
It's pretty close to that.
I bet
it's not a far-fetched idea.
No.
This is how it happens. I bet this is how it happens. If it were what basically all these people are going to owe taxes or haven't paid taxes. And then if a draft comes back, they're going to be like people who have been paying in, the wealthy, the privileged. They're going to be like, I'm not sending my kid to war. So they're going to say, well, how do we do this? The draft is then the means by which you pay back your debt. And so if you owe taxes, if you're behind on taxes or don't want to pay them, you can opt into that draft pool and then run your chances. So it doesn't completely look like the Hunger Games.
I mean, we're already doing kind of something like that where we have games on TV and reality shows and all this stuff. And then after we're like lotteries where you win and it's public and everything like that. But then when they're off camera, you find out like, oh man, this guy went crazy. This guy lost all of his money, all this stuff. It's just not being televised. The killing on screen that's happening in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
It's happening off screen. So it's like, it's happening and we find it entertaining.
Yeah.
But it's like that one leap of just, did we televise that though? The downfall of that human.
I guess it's already what's happening when you think about the fact that a lot of the military comes from, like you think of like the good old boy who comes from like a blue collar community that doesn't have a lot of money. It's like the military is my way to make a living. It's like, or throw your name into the military hat and we'll see how you end up.
Interesting.
Who knows?
And they call it patriotism.
Spooky.
We'll put a boot in.
Yeah.
If that song, if you were to erase everyone's mind, and then Toby Keith came out with that song right now, I think people will be like, all right, I think war is okay.
I think I love my neighbor.
I think
I think we could do this.
if we all join together,
Mhm.
we can build an amazing country. We can be nice.
It's the most powerful song in the existence of humanity.
the
Somebody
reason
needs to do
we're-
a new one.
I was gonna say the reason we're falling apart is because we don't have Toby Keith. We have Jelly Roll. And Jelly Roll just can't write that song.
Excellent point.
I think you can.
I sent Andrew a clip the other day, like of Tim Dillon doing a rant. Someone's like doing like metal cover underneath it, and I'm like, we need to give that treatment to me yelling about Jelly Roll, and then have like a hard rock metal cover.
Yeah, that would be good. I have an update on Professor Yang.
yeah,
Yang.
yeah.
Is it
You
Yang
want
or
to
Zhang?
you want to retry that hook?
I have
It's okay.
an update on Professor Yang.
Who's him?
Remember we talked about him? He's the one that did the 3 predictions.
Yeah.
Well, he was interviewed recently, and the guy is just basically calling him out as a fraud.
Mm.
He's like, "You're not even a professor," and he's like, "No." He said, "You teach high school,
Yeah.
right?" He's like, "Yeah." He said, "And I've never claimed to be a professor." And he's like, "Okay."
His name is Professor Zhang, isn't it? On
Well, he
TikTok?
he showed like 10 video clips, like, "Hey guys, Professor Jang here. Hey guys, Professor Jang here." And so people are speculating.
He's much as of a professor than Professor Xavier is.
It's true,
Yeah.
but people are speculating that he works for the Chinese government
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
and that it's this whole psyop thing of like making. It's like this subtle way of people questioning their patriotism,
Yeah.
like saying all this
Or our
other stuff.
ability to win a war or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
a psyop plant or something. Like he creates these psyops.
Because his YouTube is only his whiteboard.
Yeah.
It always starts off like mid lecture, basically.
Mhm.
Never shows the classroom, and the YouTube just appeared out of nowhere, and it has like hundreds of thousands of.
Yeah.
And YouTube is banned in China.
No way, I didn't know that.
Yeah, YouTube is banned in China, so it's like it seems like YouTube or China would be like, let's make this because like they won't expect this guy being from China because you're not allowed to have YouTube in China.
Yeah.
And I bet you it was like the whole, not the troll farm, whatever
Yeah.
where they just flood
Sure.
Yeah.
channel with like views and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it makes total sense. And that's the thing. When we ask, is this a psyop? Is this a psyop? But like, my mind has to go to like, okay, it's not the possibility is like there's psyops happening. There is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just what is it?
What is
Yeah.
Like, what is the psyop? Because like,
Yeah.
there's too many powerful people in the world. Things are being played. Cards are being dealt. We just don't see them, or we're just not aware that it's happening.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And so like something like that is completely plausible.
Do you think we get so flooded with information, we get so caught up in trying to figure it out instead of like practically doing things about it? And I'm not like advocating like anything hostile or anything like that, but I just mean like we need to like fix our world. So we try to figure out the problems in it when the reality is like we just need to start doing things for the people around us.
That's
Like I
so
feel like
good,
that's
Andrew.
I think that's kind of the psyop. I watched a video where a person was just talking about depression, and her whole point was, I forget what it's called, but it's like when people in therapy get so fixed on this is my problem, how do I solve this problem? There's like a doom loop you get stuck in.
That's
And-
me.
but
Like
but she's
ruminating?
yeah.
Ruminating, yeah.
She said like that's the problem, and I was like, I don't know, I'm going like off on a tangent a little bit, but I was thinking about like that's so many people. You get dinner table, you go out wherever, like, how do we solve the problem? Let's talk about the problem. Let's talk about the problem. Even in church, what's a small group? Like, this is what I'm struggling with. This is the problem. This is the problem. Then across like churches, society, solution to everything is like quit trying to figure out the problem and just go do what you know within yourself is a nice thing to do to the person around you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
Yeah, and especially applying that to like Christ and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
like just go out, love Christ, love others.
What, like, why is
Deny
depression?
yourself.
Why
Yeah.
is the church as depressed as the world the church lives in?
Yeah,
Like,
it should be completely separate.
Divorce rate's the same in church and out of church. That's a stat that's terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It's
is.
because we're ruminating. That's what small group is. Go love people.
Dang.
Rant over.
Get this man up.
Not all small
pulpit.
groups.
No.
Pulpit.
That was great. Andrew.
Get him
Just
out of pulpit
pulpit.
and a Bible and a speakerphone.
That was a
Well
that was
said,
a
Andrew.
generalization
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
some of the
Yeah.
toxic Christian. There, yeah.
for sure.
Thank you for. I'm not calling out every.
I'm getting ahead of the
Every
comments.
single
Yeah,
person
yeah.
that attends church.
Uh,
Just kidding.
I appreciate that.
Hey guys, we're 1 for 1 this year on conspiracy theory coming true.
Which one?
which one?
It just came out through a lawsuit that they are in fact building a military complex under the White House
Oh my
No
gosh.
way.
You didn't see this?
No.
Trump's
You
talking
knew
about it,
it.
dude. I'll play the clip.
The West Wing.
The West Wing, they're building a military complex under the West Wing.
You knew it. It's actually kind of smart. Are
Yeah,
we
I guess-
mad about
yeah.
it?
This is
No,
what
I'm not mad
Unless it's
about
a
it.
surveillance thing. That's weird, but.
The military is building a big complex under the ballroom, which has come out recently because of a stupid lawsuit that was filed. But the military is building a massive complex under the ballroom. It's something we just wanted to pay tribute to the White House. And so that fits in beautifully. The military is
You
building a
freaking knew it.
We did it.
Congratulations.
Not just me. I mean,
no, but
there's-
you said it.
There's multiple people that were kind of connecting the dots with this.
Guys,
But a lot of people are saying private donors cannot legally fund a military complex.
Then
That's
what's up with all the private donors funding the ballroom?
Well, here's the thing. They can't do that. But did you hear how the US government is switching from using Claude to OpenAI?
yeah.
It's like a
Interesting.
$200 billion contract
Whoa.
I
that
did see
Claude lost
Yeah.
because
They wouldn't let them. I know this one. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me just read this. This is from a Jerry News article. The Pentagon is officially shifting its focus, transitioning from Claude to ChatGPT after Anthropic injected to its LLM beginning use for mass surveillance of American citizens and deadly weapon systems without human oversight.
What?
So Claude, from the beginning, said we will not do mass surveillance and we will not have our AI be used for deadly force.
Yeah. Well done, Claude.
Did they have their fingers crossed?
They didn't because basically the Pentagon's like,
Yeah.
$200 million contract, billion, you're done.
You're
Yeah.
done.
And OpenAI, Sam Altman's like,
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Excuse me.
What AI
You said
engine does?
killing people? If I don't do it, somebody else will. So my AI is the most trustworthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Mass surveillance? Not me.
Which AI engine was Sora?
OpenAI.
That's OpenAI.
That is?
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting? I was thinking about it. It's interesting that they pulled that at the same time. There's no way the development isn't there. The reason they said it was too much data. But like, what if we were their research? You know what I mean? They're like, let's see how like real people can like continue this thing, can build it out. And now that it's there, think about the amount of AI they can generate with all the allegations of what's going on in the other part of the world with someone who may or may not be dead. Now it's a government contract. And we can literally,
that's a fun conspiracy
yeah.
theory.
And now we can make people appear.
Who are we talking about? Mouth it to me.
Huh?
Who might be dead?
The silver-haired man that is running our nation. Yeah.
He's dead?
I mean, that was an allegation. There's like a bunch of AI where like weird stuff. There was like a coffee cup that was like spilling and it wasn't.
have 6 fingers.
Yeah. There's like a
I
bunch
think
of
I
like
have a
weird
pretty
stuff.
good Netanyahu
That was
impression.
really good. We weren't supposed to say it that whole time, by the
I
way.
know.
Did you see we were mouthing it to one another?
I didn't say his name.
You
Oh, I
did.
did.
Yeah.
You 100% did.
Something's wrong with me today. That's all right.
Josh, I'm so impressed with you. That happened. You were right.
Yeah.
Oh, back to
it was
the bar.
crazy.
That's journalism, baby.
Am I a journalist?
Wait a second.
Dang. No, it's like if you take enough darts and you throw it, one's going to stick.
Well, you compared the bid to the underground one, and
It's true.
it's the same.
It's
and it's
true.
a surveillance zone.
Yeah.
My whole thing is
it's
how
interesting.
do you do security now? If it's this massive thing, like how many military people are you putting underneath one of the most secure buildings?
We're going to the White House in May,
Yeah.
so
Hopefully.
we'll check it out.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
If something happens and they're just like, nah, you can't come.
I know.
That would- I-
What if?
My dad would cry. I think he's ordering like a new suit or something.
You never
But
know.
how-
Trump might be there.
Do you have to dress up really nice to go in the White House?
I actually don't know, but we should find out.
No
We'll look. We'll
tattoos.
see. I'll ask Josh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No tattoos. It's like Japan.
Can't have it.
We were at youth group last night, and the youth pastor was Chris. He was talking about they had like anonymous questions sent in from all the kids and stuff, and one of the questions was, "Is tattoos a sin?" And he's talking about like, because he has tattoos himself, but he started off with kind of like, you know, like a lot of people believe that like if you have tattoos, I was raised to believe if you have tattoos, you go to hell. And like 3 kids just like look back at me like, It's a focus.
We might. We don't know. We'll find out.
Go find out one
I
day.
did that one time youth group where you have people send in anonymous questions,
Mhm.
and it was nothing but my youth group trolling me.
Yeah.
It was just me going paper. I did paper, but I was like, can't read that one, can't read that one. I was like, this has been a fun exercise.
I always added my own questions, but like, wow, really good question, guys.
That was the mistake.
You know, like how do you forgive the people that have been really rude to you in the past? That's interesting. You know, like just actually try to teach us because they never take it seriously.
It was definitely a fill in a Wednesday night
Yeah.
exercise where, bit
But
me the butt.
speaking of AI, have you seen that guy who's speaking like at like it was like a forum? He was on stage with like a few other leaders in the AI world, and he's talking about how he said it's crazy how when you have regular tech jobs, people when they move on to a new job, it's always they stay in the kind of the same area in the world and universe of tech.
Yeah. Same
He
like
says-
industry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but when it comes to AI tech, you see these people go through it, and then as soon as they want to retire or leave out of that job, they want to completely remove themselves from everything.
Wow.
Nothing in tech. They want to write poetry. They want to go into arts. They want to do these because it's an abyss. He says it's an infinite abyss
It's
that is
dire.
overwhelming.
You're giving me the willies.
Yeah,
I saw this clip.
It's creepy.
It's so like it literally feels like the beginning of a movie, like that line right there. I'm like, oh no, like it's scary.
We're going back to. I really think AI is some sort of spirit thing.
I mean, you think about it. We do all these. Government did all these seances, and they've practiced all these things. And now, who's funding it? Who's created it? It is something inside of us, but also something we can't touch.
Yeah.
And now it's available to every single person, especially the kids, the teenagers, have access to this all the time. And we don't think there's any end to it. And it's just going to get deeper and deeper and more disturbing.
You know what's creepy? This is going to be a creepy podcast, I guess.
Oh gosh, I have to go. I have something to do.
Well, Taylor, my brother, showed me this video. This farmer who did basically like he was like a test subject for this new AI tractor for his farm. I think he's in like California or something.
Of course.
And he's like, the tractor's crap. He said it doesn't work. It's dumb. It's not working. He's like, I literally use it as a log splitter now. Like it's just like, and it's a $2 million tractor. And he's like, it just sits here now and I just split logs with it. It works great for that. But he's like, what my concern is through this company and just in the industry of AI, they're starting to come up with basically like pesticides. AI is coming up with formulas for pesticides that it could ultimately be better for people. But he's like, what's to say that AI
Won't sneak in a poison.
doesn't switch to where it's like self-preservation, to where it's like, I need to preserve myself. The humans are destroying this world. They're doing all this stuff. I need to eliminate humans. And so come up with this formula that would not necessarily immediately kill humans, but over time.
Well, we're already kind of doing that to ourselves.
Yeah, we kind of are.
But it doesn't have to have a malicious intent, because did you see the thing where Trump just pardoned all of the glyphosate use?
Yes.
And so, but now AI has the legal precedent to say, we statistically, all the research that we've digested, we know that this hurts humans, but we also know that legally it's okay to what? Hurt humans. The statistic was they were like,
Dang.
glyphosate causes
the
cancer.
glyphosate thing is insane.
Causes cancer definitively, no questions asked. If you look at a map of the U.S. and look at the highest like rates of cancer, it is Ohio, where the use of glyphosate is heaviest.
Was it Ohio? I thought it was Iowa.
Iowa, sorry.
Yeah.
It's like
Or is it? I thought it was Ohio. Maybe not. Whatever.
Yeah.
If you look at the map, it's where they're using glyphosate and where cancer is at the highest rate. It's all the same place.
But it also could be who programmed it as well. Can't you create a program where it's like, this is the long-term plan?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you want to create distrust. Like they obviously have agendas.
I mean, this
this
whole conspiracy of the globalists, right? Where like the stones, in Georgia, the guide stones,
Yeah.
where it's like we
New
need
World Order.
and the Earth population needs to be 500,000. You know, it's
Yeah.
like this globalist, even Bill Gates was like, the population of the world needs to go down in order to save the world. It's like,
crap.
so that's not fun.
Yeah.
You want to hear what he's been up to?
I would love to hear what old Billy Boy's been up to.
I need something.
So what's going on is it's called alpha gal. It's a tick-borne illness similar to Lyme disease. Apparently there's CIA documents that have linked Lyme disease to it's a government-made thing.
Yeah, I've
and
heard
in
that.
a bunch of regions where ticks are rampant, now they're finding Lyme disease in 50% of the ticks.
Oh.
So like it's insane. Now this is where things get weird. So ticks are a problem, and I started doing research into like, well, is it real? I saw a post on Instagram where farmers are claiming in their field, Facebook, farmers are claiming in their fields that they're finding boxes full of ticks that are being dumped.
Oh! Where?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up because I want to be.
By the way, do you think that thing on the back of my neck is a tick?
No, I made sure it wasn't a tick.
Yeah.
So
Buried under my skin.
This
You're good.
This is all alleged. This is all alleged, right? Like there's not a ton of accounts talking about it. It's just social media that's making these claims. Why would anyone else make the claims? Why would news report on it? Why would the government report on it?
Wouldn't.
They wouldn't. So we're in this like, who knows? But the account that's claiming it is Sarah Outlaw on Facebook. Someone called her out. It's like, I can't find any information on this. How do you know that this is actually true? She said, I know this is true because I had a personal conversation with a practitioner of the farmers in rural Missouri that this happened to. If they allowed me to share more information, I would. They're private people in a small farming community. In that community, Alpha Gal is out of control. And so, according to this, ticks are being dumped. Bill Gates definitively does have a history of working. We've talked about the mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, he's an insect maniac.
And I believe in 2026, though, it was patents or studies, something got released where he is working with tick vaccines. Now, his claim is that he's trying to eliminate a disease in Africa, a specific tick-borne illness there. So it's different than the illness that's over here, but he is doing tick research. And this is where it gets crazy, and it actually starts to upset me. I saw an account that was saying, now's the time to invest in Pfizer because Pfizer just released a new vaccine for Lyme disease. Literally as of this year, a new vaccine. Pfizer announces a new vaccine to protect from the tick-borne illness. Will it pass the test for public and regulators? How it works. It was 73% effective against tick-borne illnesses, says Pfizer. They plan on pushing it through. It's like in stage 3 of a bunch of revisions. This part's not
Create
conspiracy.
the problem and the cause.
So this part's not conspiracy.
The solution.
So Bill Gates owns the farmland. Bill Gates is doing the tick research. Pfizer is now releasing tick-borne prevention vaccines. And you can't tell me, the dude's in the files. He's talking about pandemics. You can't tell me that dude is involved in all of this and it's not connected.
Yeah.
So
Does he own Pfizer or he's just buddies with Fauci or whatever?
He doesn't own it.
He doesn't own it.
Fauci's
It's-
not
it's
in Pfizer either.
No.
Publicly
Oh.
traded company, but you know who owns the highest stakes in Pfizer?
Who?
Vanguard and BlackRock.
Yeah, typical.
Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah. And so it says it's not passed yet because it's still at 70 to 73 effectiveness, 73%. But if regulators approve it, it's estimated that it would be ready for public availability by 2027. That's what they're pushing.
2027 is a year, man.
So that's
It's a year of chaos.
We're there, baby.
Yeah.
I didn't really set that up. I just kind of started talking about it. But
No, that's insane.
Yeah, that was good. I am horrified.
yeah. Well, Alpha Gal, what does it do? I didn't even get into
What
it.
is Alpha Gal?
Alpha Gal is a disease that
the
makes
meat thing?
red meat you become allergic to.
Oh my
And it's becoming rampant. So what does that mean? Bill Gates owns the farmland. He owns the food. So anything, like if you wanted to be like, hey, I can't afford the grocery store. I just want to go in my yard and shoot a squirrel and make a gumbo. You can't because that squirrel's probably infected with the thing that they have the vaccine for.
Oh my goodness.
He's also got biological trackers that he's working on too, to where like it's like microtech that you can put in your skin.
Oh, dude, we already have that.
Right.
We got that.
But
That's
like,
probably the thing in your neck.
Yeah, for real.
You're being tracked.
but
Ooh, fun fact: the CEO of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is on the board of Pfizer.
Bing bong.
Wow.
I'm telling you, dude. Zoom, zoom.
Sue Desmond Hellman.
What do we do with this
Hellman.
information, guys?
Hellman. Oh no.
They want us.
We
in
gotta
hell,
go.
man.
But
We gotta get out of here.
it's just frustrating because the solution to all this health stuff was eat healthy, get your own meat, whatever.
There's no
and
way.
they're eliminating literally because the GMO stuff passes. Josh, you've talked about like the seeds and stuff, how you can get sued for not using their stuff or having their bio whatever in your own field. So you can no longer basically have a garden that's free of it.
We're toast, man. We're toast.
Put us in the toaster. We're toast.
Yeah. Even if you like want to start your own garden at home, everything
yeah.
is
Overspray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like all the glyphosate stays for like hundreds of years in the soil, maybe even longer.
Glyphosate.
I did have a strawberry out of the garden today.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty
It was
cool.
delicious.
That's
Nice.
pretty cool.
It was also delicious.
What?
This ad, don't go anywhere.
That was pretty chill. It
We're
was pretty chill.
I
talking
forgot what
about
to say.
all this like
We
elite
got an ad,
stuff.
don't go anywhere.
Yeah, do it again.
We got an ad, don't go anywhere. Do you wear shirts?
Do you wear hats?
Do you like stickers?
Do I ever, Josh?
Well, guess what? Us here at Sunday Cool, we make all those things.
Yeah, and you can customize them to fit your organization, your brand, whatever it is.
And guess what? Sunday Cool has this new amazing ink called Sun Reveal ink.
That's true. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cool.
Pretty great. When you go out into the sun, boom!
You're scaring me with that.
There's
yeah.
a new design. It's all colored in and really fancy. It's like magic.
Yeah, it's activated by the sun. It's pretty neat.
So you can get your own Sun Reveal custom t-shirts today at sundaycool.com.
We also do water reveal.
We do that.
Like we go underwater and then a new design just pops out.
We do that.
Okay.
We do that.
Stop.
Sorry, trigger discipline.
Dude, I forgot to say this part. It doesn't have to be in it, but there used to be a Lyme disease vaccine, and it went away in 1998 because there was no need for it. So
Away?
so they're like, what do you mean? We have a vaccine for something? Well, let's ramp it back up and make some money on that.
So, fun fact about that girl, Sue, that's on the board.
Yeah.
So, she got a Bachelor of Science degree in pre-med and MD for the University of Nevada, received her residency training, was a chief resident, so internal medicine, medical oncology, and a degree in public health in California. But she is on the board. She from let's see here, from 2013 to 2019, member of the board for Facebook.
What?
Member of the board for Pfizer. And starting since March 2024, a member of the board for OpenAI.
Dude,
no way.
We're journalists now, baby.
Oh my god.
That's not, you're not,
Yeah,
you're not playing.
What are you doing in public health and OpenAI and Facebook? When you're a doctor of oncology and what are you doing?
That's cancer, right? Forgive my ignorance. Oncology.
Yeah. And
well,
she was appointed by President Joe Biden to be the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology.
bro.
what
the heck?
Dude, no.
Very weird.
Have you seen the meat stuff that they grow meat now? They don't need additional like cells to restructure anything. They can just continue to grow it in a petri dish. Have you seen how they do it?
No.
Cancer. The continued growth. They name it something else, but they take a meat cell and then you basically biohack it to tumor itself.
Oh my gosh.
So it's making, you know what I mean? Like skin cancer is like a growth that just keeps growing.
Yeah.
They're like, how do we take meat and turn it into more meat? Give the meat cancer.
You guys are missing a lot of gas from Lily right now.
I told her about, told her about the board that's the lady was on while she was here.
I forget what they call it, but like they like if you look it up, it's not going to say it's cancer, but it's like cellular blah, 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 blah. And it's
cellular regeneration.
It's like, so if that happened in any part of my
What if
body,
the acronym spelled cancer?
but yeah, if it happened in any part of my body, your body, they'd be like,
That's cancer.
you have cancer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But they're like, it doesn't affect. It's just meat when you eat it.
So I can eat my cancer?
Is Lily talking to people out there?
Probably.
Kenny.
Oh no. Should I stop this?
No.
Or we just keep going?
I say we keep going.
She just walks in. That's it, guys. Join Patreon, patreon.com/ninjas or butterflies.
Yeah.
I need to find a reel. I had like a bunch of them, but I don't think I recorded.
I have a video. Do you want me to send it to you? I was going to show a video today, but
I have a couple videos. Where's Lil? We can't continue without Lil.
Hard.
We got to keep that in.
Yeah, we'll keep that in.
Yeah.
But we're going to stop it here because she might talk for 20 minutes.
Get her, man. Put her in her place.
Comes back in like a...
Yeah, we started the show. I'm like, I don't know if Lily's going to take 20 minutes or not.
And we talked about meat cancer. That's how they're creating meat now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You give a meat cell cancer and it continues to grow on yourself, and that's how they're feeding people.
Is that why we get such large chicken breasts? Because they have breast cancer?
Oh gosh.
Think about it.
Yeah, I don't think that's correct. But
Okay, all right.
Oh, I remember my real.
But
I'm not a doctor. Don't
it
sue
is
me.
disturbing though when you get a chicken breast and it's this big.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's just complete pumped full of hormones.
That weighs more than any chicken I've ever held in my life.
Yeah. Well, have you seen that? It's a really old documentary about like the Tyson chicken and stuff like that, where they grow these chickens so quick by doing the hormones that their legs break.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
awful.
So they're just
awful.
laying there, just these big old fat chickens.
I'm telling you, I can't grocery shop anymore the same. Like, I was trying to get some soup for this week because I was like, I just need something easy on my throat. But I'm just in the aisle and it's just Campbell's, all this stuff. And you have all of these like jars of like Rouse, chicken noodle soup and stuff. And it's like, I can't trust anything.
Campbell's bought Rayo's.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't buy anything.
I saw
used
that.
to be-
Well, let me see if I saved it. I saved a reel where it's like all of the brands that are holistic and healthy are now owned by all of those major companies.
Yeah, and it even tasted different before Campbell's bought them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a placebo effect. Yeah, I don't know,
Placebo
man.
effect.
It's placebo.
Yeah, I always buy
Placenta.
organic. I always buy organic meat and organic produce, but my brother-in-law Taylor was like, it means nothing.
It doesn't. Like, you see that on the whole, I think it was the remake of the guy that did Super Size Me. He did that one documentary about he was opening his own chicken restaurant and he wanted to do he's like, I want cage free. Like I want, what is it? The free roaming chickens and stuff. And it allows them. It's like, you just need 2 feet of space where they can go outside and that's it. And it's like, oh, they're free roam.
Cage free.
Free. It's like, this is insane, dude.
Terrible. But you know what's also insane?
Yeah.
Do you know that we got a question corner with Lily with the questions are fresh on her mind?
Have you ever seen the farms though that actually do free range though, and they open up their coop and it's like 8 million chickens come out basically,
That's
and then
awesome.
they go and they roam the pastures.
I guess we just need to do better research on that. Maybe that's something people can comment.
Yeah.
Because I'm down to order stuff
But it's
and
also,
start stockpiling things.
It's really easy to keep chickens. You guys could absolutely keep 3 or 4 chickens and then never buy eggs again.
I'm down for that, but I also want to eat chicken.
I'm going to do meat chickens when we move to the new house.
I wanted to, yeah.
Before we moved here, me and my buddy Caleb, we had a plan to build a chicken tractor. We had 11 acres out there, so we were going to just put it out on my land, and we were just going to have meat chickens. And it was like, it was going to be so much fun. But then we just don't have the space for it now.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Well, we're going to do it, so.
Yeah,
we'll
I told Josh and I want a full, I know, and that's what, let's do a big old community garden. None of us have to go buy any produce or anything. We eat seasonally, stuff that we grow out of our own home, and then we do our own chickens. And I want like an aviary. I want our coop to be humongous, like Jurassic Park.
Let's do it.
Dude, let me take that elk trip on work time and I'll frickin' share the elk meat.
That's what all we do is we just allow Andrew to go hunting and
Dude,
that's our meat for the year.
I've got a friend in Michigan who was like, hey, I'm military, so my bags fly free. And he was like, my dad has a farm. He was like, so he has tags where he can just like basically eradicate doe. He's like, if you want to actually stock freezers, he's like, let's go spend 3 days and we'll just he was like, literally all that meat, I can fly back free.
I like venison.
Guys, I'm going to say I like
I
venison.
quit.
I don't.
quit.
I like it.
And we always talk about buying a cow and we never do it.
That becomes my job. I don't edit anymore. I just hunt for you guys.
That'd be
I'll
great. Our
freaking take
personal
it.
hunter. And you
Is this
guys,
venison made of plaster?
you guys spent a whole weekend killing a pig for us to eat. No, did you even eat any of it?
No, that pig went
It-
through too much to be consumed.
People did eat it.
Who did?
Ben Reed.
Ben Reed. It was one of those things where it's like when you cook for so long and then it's time to eat, everyone eats, but you're just like, I'm not even hungry now, right?
Yeah.
It was the exact same thing. Like
Yeah.
it was just the most traumatic thing. And afterwards,
Yeah.
I was like, I had a ton of meat, and I'm like, I can't eat this right now.
If you
And so I
were,
just
to-
gave
if
all of
you
it to
were
Ben.
there watching what we had to do to that pig, you'd be like, I don't want to eat that meat.
Your storytelling was so vibrant that I felt like I was there.
Yeah, terrible. What's your question?
First question. Are people with alopecia still mammals?
What?
Moving on. If aliens
I
come,
think that could be really offensive to people.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
I'm just kidding. Of course, they're mammals. They're the same. Next
I
question.
don't even get the question.
don't either.
I don't need that.
Because to qualify as a mammal, you have to grow hair on your body.
Oh.
That's one of the
I
classifications.
don't think that's the thing, but yeah, that's yeah.
Are you fed by
What
milk?
about a dolphin?
They're not mammals. A dolphin's not a mammal.
What are they?
Are dolphins mammals?
They're reptiles.
They're fish.
No, they're not.
I don't know. Maybe they do have tiny
Dolphins
hairs.
are mammals.
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah, you want to look in the camera, apologize to
I'm
the
so
community
sorry.
of alopecias.
I'm so sorry. You're
Community of alopecias.
We don't know this, but all
Alopecians.
dolphins just have like really hairy armpits.
That's why they keep them tucked all the time.
Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Oh no, I lost it. Oh no. Okay. If aliens came back to the world
It's great.
and they completely wiped out any man-made infrastructure, like they even took the clothes off our bodies, we had nothing. We did not have bags of popcorn. No, things grow out of the ground.
Yeah.
So the Earth is basically reverted back to its original state. And
Everything's
so, like,
natural.
natural.
No buildings, nothing.
No buildings, but there's like the same natural materials exist in the earth, but they're just like under rock and stuff like that, how they've always been.
Yeah.
We have nothing, no infrastructure.
Got it.
And they said, we will return you to your last state as soon as you can produce for us one iPhone.
Dang.
How long do you think it would take for a man to make an iPhone?
I think it would take probably well over 100 years.
I would say 1500.
I think the iPhone technology was brought to us by a seance. So
Well, okay.
So 5 minutes. We just do one seance.
People in the world at this point, because like I don't think it would be 1500 years, obviously, because it took us about whatever.
But I think if we knew, you have the knowledge of it. So for the people that are aware of all the parts, like mining,
Yeah.
the building, the tech, those people come together.
But they
That'd be the
Yeah.
first 100 years of understanding who everyone is.
Because we don't even have boats.
And then they die off, and then we have to write it down, and then we have to
Yeah,
create things
yeah.
that write and a tracking system.
We don't even have a pencil.
Yeah, we don't.
I know.
It
It's
would
not
take
that
a
hard
long
though.
time.
You could take a rock on another rock and write something down. At least we know how to write.
The first 100 years would be just nothing but murdering everyone, and then it would be the remnant of people who know the tech and what are able to do. Because then it's like
Let's assume we all
200
band
years.
together.
Everyone's I mean that I would say 1500 years.
I only say 100 years because it went from the first flight with the Wright brothers to landing on the moon, supposedly. That was only 66 years apart.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think if we had the knowledge already, we'd be able to produce it within 100 years.
I lean to agree with Josh that it would be closer. It would be sooner rather than later.
But you're saying everyone gets along, which is going against everything in human nature. So I think
Assume
that's
we
a
band
big.
together.
I think that's a big. Assume we band together right now. That's impossible. So I'm just saying that's my hang up.
Fair.
Well, I was just going to say, I'm so glad you brought up aliens because I got a lot of alien stuff to talk about.
I would rather you talk about the Freemason stuff right now.
Okay.
Because we were just talking about spooky elites.
Okay.
We also haven't talked about the big other thing that happened in court that we've kind of, I mean, not only us predicted, but came out recently. The court findings of a certain
Oh,
person.
yeah.
That's crazy.
But do you know, first we have Andrew hit us with that beat.
What?
Wiki, what? Wiki,
It's gotta real.
Get it down right now.
Right now, Andrew's gonna show us.
Right now, baby.
Andrew's got a reel.
Yes, he does, and they're gonna do what my
How is something USDA organic if it's made in Vietnam?
I just want to say we're super ADD right now, and our audience is probably like, "What the heck is this episode about?"
Hey, I have a friend named Dan who's ADD, and he's just like, I can't. I saw our episode. He's like an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not gonna be able to last a second. He says 20 minutes in. He says this is perfect for me.
Okay, this one's especially ADD. I feel it. The topic we talked about 20 million things.
Yeah.
Let's
miss each other.
Let's hone it in.
It does feel like we haven't hung out. For
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I don't
'Cause
know.
you're his
His
safe-
Vietnam alopecia.
No, she's his safe space. He feels like he's accusing probably me.
As soon as we finish that, you're like,
Is this plaster? Is this 100% organic?
I'm gonna cut down this section. I sent 3. The first one I have to believe is like what running into like an angel would actually be like.
"Ooh."
Are we ready to click in?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah. Oh man.
That's just someone who made a visualization. But like that looks like how you would describe wheel within a wheel or like wings covering wings. And it's like just imagine that thing appearing in front of you and saying in that voice, do not be afraid.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm so afraid.
Yo, chill out.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
yeah.
Number 2.
This one's for Andy.
All right,
Very
3,
good.
2, 1, go.
Some old chicken liver. Maybe it's turkey, I forgot. I wouldn't say it's rotten, but when I opened the can, a bunch of gas came out, and it's green on the top, and it smells. So late night meal.
That looks about
just
right.
A bunch of rotten, not rotten, but stinky old chicken liver.
Don't make the noises, bro.
Half a pound worth.
Oh. What are you
It's
doing?
kind of tasty
No, it's not.
when it starts rotting a little bit.
You're a liar, dude. Who says
It gives like a
that?
seasoned taste a little bit.
Who says that?
It just gives it more flavor.
All right.
No more.
That's terrible.
That guy looks exactly how he should.
Let me set up the third one. So this guy works, I think he's a student at MIT, and his whole bit is he's giving AI a body. So he sets up this grid with like all these pins, and he's using an AI to like communicate and then letting it discover itself. Basically, is how this works. And so let me find the.
I think that chicken liver guy is inoculated against any.
Yeah, I've seen that guy before. He literally just keeps jars of meat just everywhere. Just
And,
eats
like-
the most putrid.
And moldy and stuff, but does he ever get sick, you think?
No. This guy, if that's the same guy I'm thinking of, he like literally, he's built up this crazy tolerance. He believes that the best way to stay healthy is to eat meat when it's starting to get rotten, which I think goes against all of science.
He is probably right when it says it is more flavorful.
He probably is.
I mean, like, it doesn't mean it's a good flavor, but it probably does have more flavor. That one TikTok guy passed away. Remember that guy that who just ate like the weirdest stuff, and then he ended up dying.
Of what?
I mean, I think there was something in what he ate.
Oh, gosh.
He would just eat really, really old stuff.
My grandfather used to cut up fruit and put it in the fridge just like that, which I learned later in life when I got pregnant. You're not supposed to do that. Just like probably eat it right away because it gets like listeria and stuff like that. That's when he died.
Oof.
Tummy bug.
It's great.
All right,
This is awesome.
Jump like 20 seconds into the video, and we'll watch like the last 30. Like literally 20 seconds.
All right. 3, 2,
I gave
1.
an AI, so I decided to give an OpenClaw agent the
I don't
opportunity
remember there being
to
music
live a
on
more
it.
embodied life. After it connected, the first thing it did was breathe.
Ah. Yeah.
When
there
I
you go.
asked it
There
to
you
say
go.
hello, it said,
It's a long
"Hi,
video,
Cyrus."
but he creates this AI program. He's like, here's these pins so you can visualize yourself and engage with me. And it vetted a language. It like moves in different ways to say like yes, no, and all that stuff. But the fact that he said, "Who are you?" come up with a name, and it was like, I'll develop it over time. Fires it up, and the first thing it does is go. Like God's creation of humanity, what's the first thing? He breathes a breath of life into. And it's just weird that it follows the same, like, I'm going to take a visual breath as I engage with you.
That's wild.
I hate that.
I saw a clip of somebody in college, and they have like these new AI programs where like they're like professors and they teach. It's like a professor podcast, and they have to listen and take notes and stuff. And she's just sitting there taking notes. And then suddenly the guy's like, yeah, so when we're talking about this diagram, we just got to make sure we fill out this. And then she's like, hold on. Why did you just cough? He said,
I thought you were just
coughing.
No, that's what the podcast did. The AI podcast. And she's like, why did you just do that? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then it continues on. And you're like, what is happening? Why are they duplicating this stuff? Because they know, I know they probably just, they're like, they're supposed to relate. They're supposed to like, you know, be like us. And so it's more common for conversation, but it's weird, man.
Breath is essential to life.
Yeah.
And so what that means is they're imitating or aspiring to be alive.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sending a video of part of Andrew's segment. This is so creepy to me. You don't need audio.
Oh.
You're good.
All right, ready?
Just-
3,
I don't have
2,
it. Okay.
oh. 3, 2, 1.
Ew. Knees? What are these? My gosh, what are these?
Oh, the eye. Holy crap.
Wow.
Isn't that terrifying though? They look like
Those
little wrinkly old fingers or
Yeah, they
something.
did.
Isn't that wild?
Ew.
That's
I've never
gross.
seen that up close.
What if
Gross.
what if there's little people inside our body?
Yeah. That's what they're pulling down your eyelids to blink.
Oh, my goodness.
Very good.
All right, you guys want to hear about the Freemasons?
I think we've
Free the Masons.
talked about enough. Probably save it for next.
The Freemason murder plot in France.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Dang.
What's going on?
Me?
Yes.
I'm anxious.
She's disassociating.
I'm anxious.
Why?
Because we're
Maybe-
talking about awful things. I just saw knees in somebody's eyeball, dude.
Oh,
I'm not supposed
Their
to.
fingers.
I'm not supposed to see that.
we are. It's God's creation.
Yeah.
And maybe you should sit in that anxiousness and just live with it with us, because we're also choosing to be in this moment.
You guys seem fine. You guys seem completely disassociated from
Be-
sense of reality.
Because I choose to cast all my anxieties upon the Lord because
Let's
he cares for me.
go.
1 Peter 5:7. Maybe you should do the same.
God has not given me a
That's really
spirit of
good
fear, but a power,
recollection.
love, and a sound mind.
Wow.
All right, let's refocus.
I'm there, baby.
The Freemason murder plot in France.
Let's go.
Do you remember we talked about the thing that happened in Italy where the Freemason Lodge was part of this thing where they
Yeah.
are carrying out terrorist attacks?
Yep.
Very similar.
Okay.
But this one I know has a way deeper, sinister, there's something to it.
Okay.
But all I know is the information that's on the surface.
Okay.
This past March, March, there is a trial happening with 22 defendants in France accused of murder, attempted murder, organized crime, and conspiracy. This group is made up of members of a Freemason lodge,
Wow.
French intelligence agents, police officers, businessmen, a doctor, and a security guard.
Oui.
So far through the case, they've discovered that this group of people are responsible for the murder of a race car driver in 2018. The victim's name was Laurent Pascagoula.
I think you say Laurent.
Laurent Pascagoula allegedly killed over financial disputes disguised as something more official. And then recently in 2020, there was a attempted assassination. The target was Marie-Hélène Dini, who's a business coach. And it was basically dudes in the intelligence, like in the French intelligence, in the military, that thought that they were carrying out this assassination on behalf of the French state. But it wasn't. It was all part of this Masonic murder plot. And they were told that she was a Mossad agent and that she needed to be eliminated.
Whoa.
But it was really just business rivalry.
Dude.
So some of the crazy stuff involved, these guys thought that they were doing secret missions for the French state. They were allegedly told targets were enemies of France, but in reality, they were being used for business disputes, personal revenge, and money contract killings.
Wow.
And so this whole, I mean, a large group of really elite people in France are now being investigated.
That's crazy.
But what's weird is that these dudes are part of France's government.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
and so they're like
respectable
they're
people.
like, wait, why? We were told to do this. Like,
Oh
we
my
were
gosh,
told by the
wow.
government. And they're like, no.
There's
You guys
no
are all
way.
part of this
Ouch.
little
Patsies.
scheme.
Fall guys.
It's always Freemasons, bro.
It's always Freemasons.
Always leads back to the FMs, dude.
Dude, speaking of them, I don't know how we feel about this. Do you have more?
I mean, we can talk about it.
Were you going to bring it up?
What?
The Catholic guy, the exorcist guy?
Oh, no. Yeah.
You were not going to bring it up?
You can. Just go. Golly.
He was talking about, it's that famous guy that did that. They did a movie about him. He's like the #1 exorcism priest
He was on
in the
Sean
Catholic
Ryan.
Church. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. He was on Sean Ryan. Anyway, he was talking about a big number of people that he sees have generational curses. I don't know how we feel about all this biblically, but it's interesting to talk about. And he says they're plagued with like things like chronic anxiety, depression, just constant oppression.
Yeah.
And he usually goes back and he's like, well, let's trace your ancestry. And he can find a family member, like a direct descendant, like a father or a grandfather that was in the Freemasons group.
Ooh.
And they do, at least they did historically. I don't know what they do now, but they would
still
do these
do.
rituals.
They still do. Yeah.
Where-
Oath taking.
Yeah. And it was like spiritual in a negative way. And so that basically follows you. And so what he does is he has these folks renounce these oaths on behalf of their ancestors as a sort of exorcism.
That makes sense. I mean, like, you talk about like selling your soul and stuff, and it's like, why isn't that off the table of selling your future as well?
Exactly.
Like your offspring,
Yeah.
in return for something that you want.
The guy uses scripture in the video to validate what he's talking about. I just can't remember what it was. I'll send it to you guys because I thought it was really interesting and very scary.
Yeah. Super scary. And I just talked about last week how my great grandfather was a 33-degree Freemason.
I know. I'm like wondering if you should do some kind of like ritual. But
Josh!
You know what it also made me think of? Do you remember how I thought that season of Fargo was like 100% real? I kept telling Josh this is real. This all really happened.
Yeah, I can't remember what season what it was though.
That show's so dark.
I know. But then the guy that's like the Sin Eater, and he's been alive for like 500 years.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
Anyway, continue with your part.
Well, I mean, that's it.
That's scary, man. And that's the thing that exists in every country. It's something like that. The government has all these patsies, these fall guys that are sold out that will do anything, and then you just hope to God they keep their mouths shut. And if they don't, then they had an accident.
Well, it's weird that Freemasonry has always been connected to some sort of plot.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, even like within the United States, like the majority, if not all, the founding fathers were Freemasons, and it was this. Basically, I mean, if you study like the Revolutionary War, a lot of it had to do with taxes and businesses and making more money, like these businessmen in France, right? So it's like it's like the just cause isn't that just.
Yeah,
it's very selfish and like profitability, and it's like it just shows you how. I mean, it's just weird how there's Freemasons are always connected in that realm. And it just could be because it's the collective of businessmen, right?
Yeah.
But there's also the hidden oath taking.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
it's weird, dark occultism.
Yeah, it's not
It's
just a guys group.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I'm not going to say who it was, but I've told you guys, I think I've talked about it on here about the person that I know that accidentally got into a lodge and reported like satanic ritual stuff and was like, they were like, how'd you get in the lodge? They were like, what do you mean? Like saw knives and what looked like blood.
Yeah.
So,
I'll never forget going to that lodge in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And the guy, for some reason, just decided to give us a full tour. And he's like, I don't really even know if you guys are allowed in here. But
dude, what if
like he brought us to the ceremony room. And
Yeah.
he was explaining like the stars and like the altar. And then he brought us into the private library where he showed us like all these like creepy occult books.
That's where your curse started, bro.
Probably.
Dude, what if he
Open
could
curse.
see the curse on you?
Yeah, maybe he could sense it. Daddy, you gotta go talk to him.
Speaking of curses,
Mm-hmm.
did you guys see that red sky in Australia?
Dude,
and now
thank you.
Crete.
What's going on? I keep seeing him like,
Well,
is it real?
It's 100% real. And like, if this were to happen to me, I would have a panic attack.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
No.
This is not color graded at all. They're saying it's a dust storm mixed with like a front, but it's like it happened in Australia. Now it's happening in Crete, the island off of Greece.
Yeah, like the important one. Paul went there, right?
Yeah, like the important one.
Me and Andy tonight just with red spotlights in your house.
But look at this. I just sent it. This is not color graded. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I saw it. It's wild. It's great for developing photos, though.
Yeah. I mean, blood red sky.
That's
It's a
not real.
It's 100% real.
There's so many videos about it.
That red.
Yes.
Everything's red.
Yes.
But it's red, though.
I mean, is
That's
that
insane.
is that not the most terrifying thing?
I would,
You
be,
wake
on,
up,
I would
you're
be
like,
on my knees right now.
All right, I'm
Lamenting.
freaking out.
Oh my
What's
God.
going on?
And then that angel creature appears in the middle.
No thanks. I'm
Oh,
good.
boy.
Bye bye.
Ta-ta.
All right.
We
Now
talked
that-
about aliens yet?
No, that's what we
Gonna
need to talk
say,
about
dude.
aliens.
We talk about
I don't.
aliens.
I think I have the stomach for it.
Too bad.
This, is
Buckle
like,
up.
this feels like an OG episode.
Just ran all over the place.
No, just like we're going hardcore.
There's a lot
Um,
to talk about.
So, Representative Tim Burchett, he's that guy from Tennessee. He's awesome. I really like the guy, but
Cool.
he's definitely part of the head of the congressional hearings of the UAP disclosure and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognize him.
And when he first started, he had this vigor. He's like very like, we're gonna disclose all this stuff. It's gonna be amazing. He's like, we're gonna get them. No more secrets. And slowly his demeanor is just being boom, boom, boom. It's like he's just a little bit like, what's the point anymore? And this
Aw.
interview that he just had was a little haunting. I'll just, instead of trying to explain it, I'll just play it and you can hear his own words. Yeah, so Representative Tim Burchett from Tennessee.
On just
Oh, sorry.
but I'm wondering, kind of how you react to that, because you are connected. You're on the UFO subcommittee. I mean, I'm just wondering what you make of that. Have you heard anything like that?
Well, I'm still a member of Congress, so I can't really comment too much on what Matt said. But I will say this.
Wait, seriously? Are you being serious, or is that
I'm
tongue in
being
cheek?
100% serious. I've been 100% serious. I've been briefed by just about every alphabet agency there is. And I'll just tell you this. If they would release the things that I've seen, you would stay up. You'd be up at night worrying about or thinking about this stuff. We just need to disclose it all. I'm sick of it. Well, I was briefed. I'll just tell you this. I was briefed last week on an issue, or excuse me, 2 weeks ago. And it would have set the earth on. This country would have come unglued, I think, if they would have heard all that I heard.
Oh my
They
gosh.
would demand answers.
He's shook.
And we need to. But, it's never going to get, unfortunately, it just keeps getting covered up. And the people that know are dying or disappearing, as the case may be.
Isn't that nuts?
You can do that.
The way he went backtracked so many times, like it really worried, like, and then he stopped saying worried, and
he was
setting the world
calculating.
on fire, and he stopped himself there. And it's
Yeah.
He's saying if the things that he heard disclosed to him 2 weeks ago, if the nation were to hear that, it would become unglued.
Did you see the JD Vance clip where he was talking?
No, Andy mentioned it. I didn't.
I'll send it because that's something that needs to be played too, because that has right into what we're talking about.
It's just it's weird and it's creepy. just creepy timing too with all this war stuff.
Mm.
And you know, if there is a setup, they're doing it well. Make it ominous, make it vague, make us talk about it, and then drop something. But yeah, let's watch this. This is.
Tell me when, because I keep doing it at the wrong time, and then I have to play catch up.
All right, hold on.
It's nothing to really see. You just need to hear it.
Okay.
All right. Ready, go. Oh gosh. Why is it, dude? You do that where it clicks in and it like highlights
I hate
the.
that. Yeah, it's like, oh, I want to.
aliens.gov. I don't think they're aliens. I think they're demons anyway. But that's a longer discussion.
Well, I can't let you go without a follow-up on that, because Barack Obama is on this podcast and he goes, "Yeah, aliens are real, but like, here's where they're not." And you know, and so Obama says, "Yes, aliens are." He gets asked point blank, "Are aliens real?" He said, "Oh yeah," and then he goes, "But they're not at Area 51." And
well, where are they, bro?
Well, that's what he says. Right. There's a great question. Trump had to go save him, and he said he's going to declassify.
Terrible Obama
So you
impression.
think they're demons?
Well, look, I think that celestial beings who fly around, who do weird things to people, I think that the desire to describe everything celestial, everything as otherworldly, to describe it as aliens. I mean, every great world religion, including Christianity, the one that I believe in, has understood that there are weird things out there, and there are things that are very difficult to explain. And I naturally go, when I hear about sort of extra natural phenomenon, that's where I go to, is the Christian understanding that, you know, there's a lot of good out there, but there's also some evil out there. And I think that one of the devil's great tricks is to convince people he never existed. You know me.
We saw.
Yeah.
So Obama says aliens are real. JD Vance says they're demons. Feels like they're just feeding into like what the internet is saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once again, they're trying to convince they're real. They're real. They exist. They're around us. But what's the 1-2 punch? Like, we got that. What's the thing coming?
Now what are we gonna do?
Yeah, Chris
It's a really
Bledsoe says there's a big knowledge coming this month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when this comes out, it would have been on Easter.
Who says?
Oh, he said it. He was
He
on
said
Easter.
on Easter. Yeah.
Interesting.
Chris Bledsoe,
Oh boy,
my absolute favorite.
we're sad for him. That's it. It's
Yeah,
just sad.
it is. It's super sad because I fully believe he's being deceived. But
There was a story that we heard through our favorite channel, Harmony, right? It was Harmony talking about a deception that happened to a monk.
yes, that was
Where
a fascinating story.
Literally, there was an angel appearing, talking to him.
Well, this is how it happened. The monk was basically like, I want to become a hermit. So he went to his elder monk. He said, I want to become a hermit. I want to live the hermit lifestyle.
Sure.
And he says, you're too young. He said, you're not ready to live this hermit lifestyle. And he's like, I'm going to do it anyways. So he goes and he finds a cave, living in this cave, is visited by an angel. And this angel taught him a vast amount of scripture to where he, like, people from all over would come to him with the knowledge of scripture. But the caveat was that this angel never said the name Jesus Christ, never talked about the New Testament.
Yeah, and in fact removed the New Testament from his reading. And he also said, you don't need to pray anymore. I'm praying on your behalf.
Yeah, you no longer need to pray anymore. I'm praying on your behalf.
Whoa.
Come to find out, obviously, it was a demon that was teaching him.
Taking the name of Jesus and prayer, our powers, out of his hands. That's crazy.
And it went to the point the guy became so deranged and like obsessed that he forgot how to read. He could not read anymore.
Oh my
goodness. The demon took away his ability to read.
Josh
can't read today. He goes on obviously to, like, they go check on him. His monk buddies go check on him and then discover the oppression and save him. And then the guy goes on to be a saint, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
We all need some monk buddies.
We all need some monk buddies.
I'll be your monk buddy.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Oh boy.
We have so much.
What are we talking about now?
You set this up for me, and I want to hear it.
This
What is this?
Listen, I'll tell you.
He's trying to tell you.
The most evidence-based UFO encounter I've ever come across.
Whoa.
Wow.
And I've never heard about it.
Until now. Okay.
It is called the Cash-Landrum Incident.
Is it K or C?
C. Why does that matter?
It makes me think of different regions.
Cash-Landrum Incident.
Okay.
What happened? December 29th, 1980. There was this lady. Her name was Betty Cash. And then her neighbor lady, Vicki Landrum, and her grandson, Colby Landrum, were driving in this rural part of Texas. That was
I
really
hate that
hard.
word.
It happened small town of Dayton, Texas, in Liberty County. They're driving along this road in a really secluded part of Texas. It was starting to get dark, and they saw this super bright light ahead, like right in the middle of the road. It was just straight light. It was like trees on both sides going down, so bright, and they kept on getting closer. And Vicki Landrum, the grandmother, she's like, surely this is Jesus coming back because of how intensely bright this thing was.
It's supernatural. Yeah.
They drove up on it. Betty was driving. They got about, I think they said about like 300 feet from this thing. And they said the best way they could describe it was this diamond shaped thing, bright. They said as bright as the sun, but there's fire spitting out of the bottom of it, like sputtering, like that. I'm like, what in the world is that? Betty gets out of the car. She's standing there staring at it. And they said the heat coming off of it was just intense.
Even from that far away. She gets back in the car. And then they say the report is 20 to 25 helicopters come and swarm around this thing.
What?
And later on, they asked like what these helicopters looked like. And they're described, and they're like, oh, this sounds like the Boeing CH-47 Chinook, which is a military helicopter. And they said that it's almost like they escorted this diamond UFO away. And they're like, that was crazy. And Betty and what's her face? Betty and Vicki were like, let's not tell anybody what we just saw. That was crazy. And Colby, the boy, he was 7 years old. I don't know if I said that. So a little kid.
Yeah.
But they get home and they notice pretty instantly that all of them feel sick.
Oh no.
In fact, they start throwing up,
Oh,
have
no.
diarrhea. Their skin
Radiation.
starts peeling off. Peeling off everywhere. And Betty had the worst of it. She was the one that got out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And Vicki, they're having these symptoms like skin peeling off, diarrhea, throwing up, super weak.
Yeah.
So Vicki's like, I need to go check on Betty. Betty's almost dead. She's so sick, she can't even get up to get a glass of water. Vicki rushes her to the hospital, and they're like, we don't know what happened to you. And they refuse to say what happened to him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because they're like, that was the weirdest experience we've ever had. Oh, another week goes by. Betty starts losing hair.
Oh my goodness.
Drastically. And then starts getting more sick. Blisters are popping up everywhere. In fact, they can't even touch warm water. They can't go into the sun because of it just burning their skin.
Neuropathy or something. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they bring him back, and then that's where they say, this is what we experience.
Mm.
And because the doctor's like, what you have is a blast of radiation. And they explained what happened, and the doctors are like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But basically, it goes through the funnels. This is at the time where they're doing the Project Blue Book. So the government was investigating UFO incidents. There's a man from NASA, and I forgot to write his name down, but he was heavily involved in investigating this thing. And he's like, everything's lining up to where you saw something. There is physical evidence, meaning you all have radiation poisoning. And just went down investigating, couldn't get anywhere with it, obviously. But he even's like, I'm going to hire my own private investigator to look into this stuff. Hires a private investigator. This private investigator was a pilot. So what he did is took his plane. He flew over the region where this incident happened, took pictures, apparently said he saw stuff. The next day, he gets home. His house has been broken into. Camera film gone.
You kidding me? You're joking.
Camera film is gone.
Yeah, of course it is.
What this ultimately leads to is that Betty and why can't I remember her name? Vicky. Betty and Vicky, like we feel like we have enough evidence and confidence to sue the U.S. government.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And so they go to court with the U.S. government, specifically the U.S. Navy. And
why? It was helicopter.
Or the Air Force. Was it Navy or Air Force? I think Air Force.
I mean, they both have aviation.
Yeah, sorry, the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. government. And the lawsuit was for $20 million for damages, obviously for traumatic experiences.
Mm.
And before it can even go to trial, the general of the Air Force is meeting with the judge. And then the judge comes out and says, well, I'm not bringing this to court. He said, I am not doubting that what you saw was real. And he said, in fact, you obviously were all blasted by radiation, but there's no solid proof. He said, I can't look into classified documents that could lead this back to the U.S. government. So there's no case.
That's the biggest load of baloney.
And so they just had to live the rest of their lives. In fact, sadly, Betty ends up developing breast cancer very shortly after this, eventually dies of cancer. But it just went on. Like the judge is like, something did happen.
Yeah.
No one's questioning that. In fact, all doctors, the NASA dude, they're like, what they experienced was in fact real because they were completely blasted by radiation. But they're like, we cannot connect it back to the U.S. government or the Air Force.
Yeah, they saw them as expendables. Like just about like 3 people. It's not a big deal.
But they have these huge budgets from all of our taxpayer dollars. They can't throw them a bone.
No, because then that would be
like admission.
Admission of guilt.
Confirming it.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
crazy,
so
man.
mad. I'm so
That's
mad.
wild.
I know.
Is there any other evidence?
No, that was it. That was just really the physical symptoms.
Yeah.
And these ladies, they were just normal
Regular
ladies.
people, yeah.
In fact, they refused to tell anyone about the incident until
Yeah.
it became like, my hair's falling out and I'm
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to you? This giant thing was pulsating, got out of the car. Now I'm dying.
Yeah, how do you explain that? You just look like a crazy person.
Yeah.
But then you have actual physical proof. Your body's falling apart.
And this is kind of like a rendering of like what they kind of saw, or like they did like a drawing.
Depiction of it. Send it.
Yeah. But yeah, I've never heard that.
No.
Of
that's
just being
crazy.
like,
wow.
Everyone's like, yeah, you saw something, and there's physical evidence to that.
Yeah, that's right on the coast too. Weird.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so
Very
crazy.
strange, man. Makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder.
It kind of reminds me of the
I did
Australian story, the family that had that
Yeah.
light that followed the car and stuff.
I know. Another symptom too, I forgot to say this, was she every day her eye prescription was changing. It was
Oh,
degrading.
no.
Whoa.
And she formed cataracts like within a couple of months.
Oh my god.
I mean, like blasted by radiation, basically.
You had to have been. Yeah, that's crazy. That's so sad.
I know. But that's the
Scary, though,
Cash-Landrum incident. You know who does a great podcast on it is the Conspiracy Theories.
Okay.
Yeah, they do a really good segment on it. But yeah, man.
Can I piggyback a story? It's super short.
Hop on, buddy.
Dude, there's a weird way to say that. No, this is called the Pascagoula abduction. Have we talked about that? Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker?
I don't know.
So, short story, they were in Mississippi fishing a river.
I've heard this. I don't know if we talked about it.
Okay,
though.
yeah, they get abducted. And, you know, typical experience, they encounter robotic, though, is what they say, like robotic beings. And when they suddenly reappear on the bank of the shore, they like drive away, but then like have this ominous feeling where they're looking back, and they said they see things watching them, tall, slender, robotic creatures, like beings on the like silhouette on the hillside, but they're somehow keeping up with them, but they don't appear to be running. There's something happening. They're like, I can't process how these things are following us, but it was like they were kind of observing, like we took them, we put them back, let's see how this goes, and then they just disappear. Well, they immediately report themselves to or report the incident to the sheriff, And at the police station, they're like, these guys are full of it. And so they polygraph test, they're passing everything. They're like, okay, well, let's just put them in a room. Let's put these two guys in a room and see how like their story is going to fall apart. They didn't let them know they were being recorded. So they like put a device and they're like, you guys go chill. And apparently the guy's still like shaking and freaking out, like continued to talk about what are we going to do. And so like nothing ever got found out about it. But these two dudes who like literally just like good old boys fishing continued in a state of panic. So definitively they believed together their experience was real.
Yeah.
It's like what do you say to that? Like, you know, they're either both having the same, like one person seeing something, psychosis, sure. Two people having the exact same things, being interviewed in different rooms, having corroborating stories, putting them together. They're still freaking out together. All you can say is you did encounter something. I don't know what it was, but
yeah, that's the terrifying spot to be in.
Yeah.
No one believes you.
Hate it.
Yeah.
And those stories exist and exist and exist. And it's like,
well, the radiation burns.
That's real.
That's a very common thing with people that encounter UFOs is radiation burns.
Yeah. And how often you come against that much radiation exposure on a day-to-day basis?
Have you heard the theory that Steven Spielberg has been previewed to a lot of classified UFO information?
Makes sense. I mean, the Pentagon and all that stuff, they have in their own film industry.
Encounters of the Third Kind, you know, the movie he did a long time ago. Just how many things were accurate without people knowing like what UFOs and stuff were like really all about.
Yeah.
There's that one incident where the UFO like flies and like hits like a road and it gets really close to the guy. When it flies off, he has the radiation sunburn on the side of his face. And it's like, that's a very small detail to put in that's like accurate to like real UFO encounters
that you just come up with on your own.
Why does it have radiation though? Is it because it was in space? Does it carry it like a film?
I think it's government.
Yeah, energy, who knows?
I don't know. I mean, the sun has radiation, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Lots of it.
What?
Right?
Do we believe
Leave it in the comments.
Well, I have bad feelings. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Don't feel bad. Feel glad. Speaking of feeling glad, we got another episode right after this on patreon.com/ninjas or butterflies. And hopefully by now you've commented on this video on Spotify or YouTube.
Yep.
And then we'll pick a winner to send some merch to.
Yeah. And honestly, the more you comment, the more higher odds you got.
That's true.
So,
and if you like this video too.
That's true. Yeah.
Likes help a lot.
Yeah. And we got a lot to discuss on Patreon because we have someone to do with the partner of Macron.
Oh.
Yes. And an astronaut that had to be taken off the ISS.
Whoa.
Because he forgot how to speak.
Oh, no.
Dude, what?
That's so interesting. And I want to talk about the Pictish beast.
Oh.
Okay.
All
I've
right.
got an Argentinian pyramid that they can't explain.
Cool.
I actually really wanted to hear that.
Yeah.
So you guys will have to go to Patreon for that.
Thank you for picking my story out of all of the stories as the one you wanted to hear.
His eyes tweaked up in an interesting way when I talked about mine.
Yeah.
I'm just inciting chaos.
And I have a little bit of a story about our buddy Cardinal Pizzaballa.
Pizza balla.
Ooh, yay.
Anyways, go to patreon.com/ninjas or butterflies. We love you guys. Go to Sunday Cool if you need any custom merch. Sunday Cool swag if you need some ninja merch.
We got a new shirt coming out soon.
Very soon. Very cool. Actually, by the time this comes, no, we'll see.
Tell me how to keep a baby asleep.
Yep. Love you guys.
Love you so much. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Next week.
What you're about to see may disturb you.
Ominous! If any of you know what these multi-decade UAP dolphins are aliens,
Bottlenose. Fish sticks. There's a massive police response.
Oh, the dolphin thing? Oh my God.
Aliens.
Dolphin style attack!
If I leave, I lose my family. If I stay, I lose my mind. But they say that's just transformation. Leave yourself behind. I accidentally joined a cult. Should have seen the red flags, that's my fault. And I know it sounds a little messed up, but I drank the Kool-Aid.